Well, we're moving along here on the AMX. I dug a lot of this drip rail seal out of here, and I just put some in and smoothed it with my finger. That looks pretty good. This is hood seal. It's for seam sealer. Comes out like silicone. It doesn't harden completely. And around my rear windows here, I pulled this chrome strip off. They had put a lot of silicone or something back in there. So actually this just pulls out of a rubber bushing that's here in the front. Took me a while to get it out. I got it out without bending it too bad. I can straighten that. But what I'm going to do is take this seam sealer. I've pretty much sanded this rubber inside here just, well, you can see it's just breaking up. It's no good at all. I'll clean that out a little better, and I'm going to try to fill this whole section right here with the seam sealer, and it's paintable, so hopefully this will fix this rear window. Of course, I still have to, I got to put new rubber in the window. You can see there, a chunk just broke out. But for what I was going to do now, rather than trying to buy this whole thing, I was going to fill this with black silicone where it's cracked, and I'm going to fill this whole area here with a seam sealer, which will make it waterproof. And then somewhere down the road I'll probably put new rubbers and stuff in it. I don't know what they cost, but I'm sure they're not very cheap. And so that's what I'm going to do. Blow this out good and try that seam sealer in it. Well, that actually worked real good. I used to be a plumber, and I put a lot of silicone in around stuff with your fingers, and you get where you can do it pretty good. I've got it about a 1/16 of an inch low there, because this is white and this other stuff is black, so I purposely left this a little low, and so I can take some of the body seam sealer, some other stuff I've got that's black, and I'll try to patch up this whole window here. But for now, that replaced all of that worn out rubber in there. We'll see what the other side looks like. Well, you can see what this one is. It broke all the way down to the bottom of the window, and it looks like they tried to put some silicone in it here in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that screw and cut all that silicone out of there, and we're going to do the same to this side. Now that one came out real easy. Once I knew how to get it, it was easy to, but you can see this stuff is just all broke up. Got a bunch of silicone in there where the guy did it. This is all just bad. This is just about all coming out of there. So I'll go ahead and dig this out, blow it out, sand my metal here, and put some of that seam sealer in this side. I put this stuff in about an hour ago. Still kind of soft, but that's an inch thick. This one here, it's sealed up good. It's still a little soft too. And I've got some little patches here. I'll just sand that off with a board. And I need to get some paint and primer up under this trim. This front part looks real good. Real nice and smooth. I could probably put a little body filler or body putty or something in there. Anything that's that brought it up level. So it looks like that might be a pretty good fix to just seal the window in like that from the outside. At least there won't be no water going in the car. And whatever this is here, I can figure that out. Anyway, I tried some of that real thin body putty that I had from the last car I built. Rather than try to mix up that cream stuff. And I've got time for it to dry, and these are just like mostly paint chips, looks like. So anyway, it looks like that's a good way to fill this up. Got a lot of dirt in it. I can blow that all out, and then I can tape this chrome here good and paint the inside of this drip rail. I pretty much got this all straight. A little adjusting right there in the corner. But I got another two-part epoxy primer, and I think I'll just get all these little spots like this. This one here should be pretty much done. Where there's a line, there's a little bit. But I don't have very much on this one. Still got to pull this AMX thing off and fix around that. A couple in the top. But anyway, it looks like this seam sealer stuff worked really good. I'll figure out a way to plug this on the end. It looks like it's hardening too fast. Putty's all pretty dry now. I'm just going to take this 80 grit board here and kind of sand this down, and these patches here just straighten it up a little bit so I can primer this. Don't look like it'll rain, but it'll get dark and cold. I got the first coat of this stuff all sanded down, and I decided I'll wait till tomorrow and paint it, so I'll put on some more of this stuff now. It'll dry overnight, so it'll be good and hard. So then I'm gonna paint this side. The same primer is on it, but that'll give it all a real good coat. And I'm gonna try to get it up here in my windows and see what kind of results I got there. And then it won't have anything to do. I noticed up here on the roofs there's some rough spots where the rust was and stuff, but it'll be another day or so. Anyway, I'll let this stuff try to dry up a little bit. Maybe I can sand it before the sun goes down. Now there it is, all primered again. Got a little on my tire, but that's on real good and heavy. In fact, I got a few runs in it, but primer don't care. It looks like that pretty much fixed everything that was wrong with it. It looks real straight. I didn't see but maybe one or two little things. And so I think we're pretty good to go here. Well, as you can see here, that goes right into the trunk. They had a big old chunk of silicone in there. This pretty much this whole thing is gone. And I need to do something on the inside. But anyway, I'm just going to fill this all up with this seam sealer and smooth it with my finger best I can. Hopefully that'll stop any water from going down in there. I got it filled up pretty good there. It's probably 3/4 of an inch thick, and I got it full into that back part. I've still got to do some more right here in the front, and it's all pretty low, but I'm going to let this cure a while and then I'll put another coat on it. This side here is still a little soft, but it's dry to the touch. So, and that's been about 30 minutes, I guess. But I actually probably need to put my trim on there and see what I have to do. Looks like it had probably some kind of rubber edge on it that sealed against this door. That's a pretty big hole in there. We'll see, but for now that'll keep the water from going down inside the car. I went ahead and took some body putty, super fine stuff, and just touched up some of these little scratches and stuff I got. It won't look too bad. I don't have much left. My idea today is it's going to be mostly sunny. Try to finish getting up all this little things I've got here. I got to pull that AMX off there. Yeah, I'll just let this cure a little bit and try to do this. I don't know, I might I don't have one laying around that I could look at. But I think this whole thing here probably should go up to here. Unfortunately, it was all rotted away, so I didn't even have a rough idea of the shape. This top trim piece here, it's pretty bad too. These are kind of, well, I say pricey. I think the this trim piece, the trunk rubber, and this piece here was $350. Probably should do that, but it adds up quick. You know, these tires are $500. The other front tire is $500. There's $1,000. Probably another $1,000 here for the rubber for the doors and all that stuff, and I haven't even got to the interior yet. The money's adding up, so at this point all I'm trying to do is get this thing where I can paint it and run and drive, and then this business with the doors. And I got carpet coming. That was another $400. I don't know how much I've got in it right now. I think I paid $8,000 for it. I probably put another $4,000 in it. Anyway, had a lot of work. So that's what we're doing with that. I'll let this harden up and try to. Well, there it is, all sanded down good. I've got every little spot I could find on it. So all in all, not much. So this side's pretty much done, and this white stuff I put in here is kind of hardening up a little. Still soft, but I think it's going to look real good. Feels real good, so. And I think I can fix this part here with black. I'll put a coat of black on this. I'm going to prime it first. Let's see. I'm just going to do this whole thing, but tomorrow's supposed to be sunny, so I'll do it at the end. I'm going to prime this and work on all the rest of the little nicks, and then I can epoxy prime the whole car. Won't be long then until paint.